Let's talk about the Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Now, Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes cartoon. Yeah, of course, it was, of course, an animated series of the Avengers that ran from 2010 to 2012. Now, the series actually got pretty positive reviews from critics and fans alike. However, unfortunately, it was canceled after only 2 seasons. Now, the series, of course, was kind of somewhat came out on the time 2 years before the first Avengers movie, so it kind of came out the kind of early days of the MCU. So it was kind of capitalizing on the MCU somewhat, but it was based heavily off the classic Jack Kirby Avengers comics. Like designs felt ripped right out of Jack Kirby era Avengers comics. Like, yet Iron Man, his armor was kind of like the kind of classic design, kind of like the one with the pointed ear mask, pointed eye parts. But yeah, America's costume was definitely was whipped out of like kind of Jack Kirby illustrations. And he had like Wasp, or it was kind of got the kind of poofy hairdo, and then the Giant Man, whose outfit was totally ripped out of the original Jack Kirby illustrations. But then when it came to Nick Fury, the design was kind of merged. It was kind of an amalgamation of the classic Nick Fury and the ultimate Nick Fury. The ultimate Nick Fury, him being black and other things, and then the classic, the kind of the jumpsuit, the uniform jumpsuit. Now, Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, it originally started as a micro series, kind of like Star Wars Clone Wars. Started with like 5 micro episodes dedicated to each character before culminating in episode Breakout, which is like the first real episode of the show. Then from there on, of course, ran. The theme song was, of course, the City Fighters won by Mad City. Now, if Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, of course, ran from 2010 to 2012. Now, despite receiving really good reviews, it was canceled by Marvel for a few reasons. One, even though it was doing really well on ratings-wise, around the time the second season had come out, that was when the Avengers movie was coming out. In fact, the Avengers movie was released in May of 2012. The release of the Avengers movie actually led to Marvel actually seriously viewing Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes as being out problematic with kids, because they thought that kids would want to see Avengers cartoon. The characters look like the characters of Avengers in the movies. So Marvel decided to instead replace Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes with Avengers Assemble, a series that was largely panned by critics, audiences, and fans alike. But that show, strangely enough, lasted way longer than Avengers. Now, Avengers Assemble is seen as kind of starting out really shaky grounds, but in its first season, mainly because people are just bitter, kind of still bitter about Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes getting canceled. But